Good afternoon, Cedar Grove families. This is your reading specialist, Erin Dalbazo, here to give you a quick tutorial on a wonderful parent resource and student resource you can use at home called Really Great Reading Home Connection. On this website, there are student practice tools and activities that perfectly align with what your students are currently learning in their really great reading lessons in kindergarten, first and second grade. The first thing I want to pull your attention to is the crash course video. You can click here and get a quick overview as to the home connection and to RGR as a whole. Here, you can click and have letter tile free play. The letter tiles are what students use daily in class to help them practice their foundational skills. One thing I want to pull your attention to is the red tile. The red tile always is associated with our vowel sound. So if we're doing the word cat and our children are building it at home and practicing, we always start with the sound tiles first. Those are our color tiles. And then we associate the sound k, at, t. And then we assign our graphemes C, A, and T. Letter tile free play is a wonderful way to practice utilizing the tangible resources that we use in school. Down below, you'll see the curriculums by their names. So Countdown resources are going to be all associated with the curriculum of Countdown that we use in kindergarten. Blast Resources is the first grade curriculum. HD Word Resources is our second grade curriculum, and Boost and Blitz resources go beyond HD Word. There are a number of parent resources within here. We can click on just the first one under under Countdown. There's a parent video. There's Countdown reading passages for practice. Letter tile free play. It explains everything to you as a parent. You can look at some spelling lists. Notice that spelling lists for kindergarten friends don't start until Unit 18. I believe they're on Unit 6 or 7 right now because we focus the first part of the year on sounds. There are high frequency words that students will be learning. And so we really want to pay attention to our teachers' weekly newsletters because they will always give you an indication about where they are within the curriculum to help you with that. You can practice dictated sentences with your students. Again, not starting until Unit 19 in kindergarten. And using letter tiles for spelling. This gives you that overview of how we use those color tiles for sound and the letter tiles or graphemes when we are spelling. Heart Word Magic is the way that we teach students about words in English that do not follow our phonics rules. And so they're not spelled phonetically. So there's lots of videos. If you have a child who's really struggling with the word said, because it sounds like S-E-D, not S-A-I-D, this gives you the video overview of how we teach those words in school, okay? All of these are free resources to parents to help create that connection between home and school. This utilizes the same language that we use in the classroom. This utilizes the same skills, letters, sounds, and words that your children are using in school. Decodable passages are a great way to help practice those decoding skills at home. Decodable passages are primarily what we use in K1 and 2 to teach students about reading. So there's a lot of information up front, and then starting, this is Blast, so this is first grade, which they're already past Unit 4, so that'd be a great one to use at home. It tells you the words to preview. It looks at what the specific differentiated suggestions are. And then the passages themselves are right here. And decodables, for my parents, decodable passages are different than just a regular, passage out of a book. Because in a decodable, the only skills that are within the passage are skills that have already been explicitly taught for our students. So there's no gotcha here. Our students have been explicitly taught about the short A sound, about the sounds for each consonant letter. This one has a focus on the digraph SH. So it's really, really important to note that decodables are passages that students should not need a ton of support with when they're reading them in class or at home, because they're practicing those explicit those skills that have been explicitly taught within the classroom. Now, students don't always pick up those skills right away. These decodable passages are another way for us to practice and reinforce the skills that students are learning in school. Home Connection is free on reallyGreatReading.com. And we encourage families to reach out to teachers to ask about how they might be able to utilize this best at home. You're always welcome to contact myself at Erin, ERIN _E _Delbalzo, DELBALZO at mcpsmd.org if you have further questions. We're always here to help empower parents and students to practice their skills inside and outside of the classroom. I hope you have a wonderful day.